Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the beautiful council chambers in City Hall here in Pawtucket, city that we love and have our roots. We're gonna start off this flag raising ceremony by honoring our country and honoring our flag with the national anthem by
Oh, say, can you see like the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Got me tearing up. Welcome. I'm so happy to be here. Not just here as somebody who's like a hyper local. I'm super thankful and grateful. I say it as often as I can to the mayor for bringing me on board here to be able to be a representative voice here in this community that I was born and raised in and love, to serve as a bridge for folks who are in the margins and sometimes don't have a representative voice and sometimes feel unseen and unheard. And I think these flag raising ceremonies are the perfect example of how to celebrate folks, lift them up as we lift up the flags that they represent. So to be able to be tasked with this amazing experience, to be able to bring different communities together here within these council chambers that are usually like a space for complaining, you know what I mean? To be able to celebrate folks is beautiful. So this month marks 34 years since the Americans with Disabilities Act was signed into law, and Disability Pride Month was officially established nearly a decade ago. We're so fortunate to have Tina Gannett, who's a representative voice of this community, to continue to celebrate the resilience of the disabled community here in the state, and most importantly, here in our wonderful city of Pawtucket. So we're super excited to have you, super excited to have the very first Disability Pride Month flag raising ceremony here in Pawtucket, and I'm super excited to bring to this podium right now my guy, my boss, the Honorable Mayor Don Grebien.
You know how much I love the attention, you know, right? So I'm going to shift it right over to Tina. So first, I want to thank Tina for being a partner with me, with the city of Pawtucket, with the council, and really getting us to focus in on the ADA requirements and the things that, as much as we want to focus in on, we say we focus on, sometimes it's those grassroots things that we've missed. And Tina and her team bring them through ramp and being inclusive, ramp inclusion and being inclusive, raised us to our awareness and goals down. So I thank you for your leadership. Once in a while, you know, the late text at 12 o'clock, you know, she's first than I am. All good, I teach you, but so important. And when we sort of think about recognizing the 34th anniversary of when the ADA was signed, you know, you start to think about as we're rebuilding our communities or altering infrastructure. It's still financially challenging, but the right thing to do when we start talking about handicap accessibility on sidewalks or handicap accessibility in the building. And Tina's going to be partnering with, I've told them, the zoning and code to make sure when we're going over to the new building that we're much more accessible. but it's also important. And as we recognize the Pride Month as well, bringing it together, I'm truly honored to be hosting everybody here. So with that, I think it's about bringing awareness to a lot of the good things that we are doing, and also bringing awareness to what we need to be doing more of. And I thank you for your leadership. I'm not going to bore you, but I have a citation recognizing you in this day and celebrating you. But now I have the pleasure of turning it over to the General Treasurer, Neil.
Thank you, Mayor. It's great to be here in Pawtucket City Hall, my new home. And now a resident of Pawtucket for a little more than 3 years. It's good to have a very active mayor, but not only a great mayor, but a great friend, who's very interested in all these topics and more importantly, doing something about it. And you couldn't have a better partner than Tina, right? Tina is out there speaking, talking the talk, really helping communities get engaged and create awareness. But she's also been a partner to my office as we start rolling out the Rhode Island Able program to communities across our state. And this is a great program for folks with disabilities to save for retirement costs, unforeseen costs in the future. So we're excited to have Tina here. But this is an important day because, as Chachi said, there are still folks who believe in not being heard or seen, and having the flag displayed at an institution like City Hall is important because people call this the People's House for a reason, and no one should be left out. So Tina, thank you. Great job singing the national anthem.
Without further ado, we're going to kick it off to Tina.
We are besties for you. I grew up in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, since I was a little girl. Thank you. You can't hear me, that's a first. I grew up in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, since I was a little girl. I went through elementary school at Fallon, and I went to middle school at North, and then I moved out to Lincoln and graduated out there. But Pawtucket always has a home for me. All of my friends come here. We were just talking this morning, going down memory lane with some of the old spaces. So it's important that the mayor is one of my champions for accessibility because these are my own stomping grounds. These are where I grew up. These are so many people here, and I love working and changing Pawtucket where I grew up into being accessibility, and it's all because the mayor has such a fortitude of doing so. But we're gathered here to raise the Disability Pride flag as a symbol of our community's resilience, creativity, and determination. Because let's face it, being disabled in a world designed for able bodies takes great humor and a whole lot of sass. It's a challenge every single day. But seriously, this flag represents our refusal to be invisible, our rejection of pity, and our demand for inclusivity. We're not just asking for ramps or braille signs. We're demanding a world that values our contributions, perspectives, and our lives. We're proud of our adaptability and our resourcefulness and our ability to find joy in the midst of challenges. I have fun. We're proud of our disability ancestors who fought for the rights of our disabled friends who inspire us every day. Let's remember, disability is the largest minority in the world, and the only one that doesn't discriminate across the board. It's the only minority that anyone can join regardless of age, race, gender, background, or anything. It's a minority that's united in our diversity and empowered by our shared experiences. We're not just contributors, we're change makers. We're not just survivors, we're thrivers. And we're not just living with anxiety, we're living despite it. We're breaking down barriers, shattering stereotypes, and defining what it means to be strong. But here's the thing, it takes us 20 times more effort to do everyday tasks. It takes us more energy, more planning, more creativity just to blend in. And when we're out and about, we don't want to stand out because of our disabilities. We want to blend in because of our abilities. We want to be seen as equals, not exceptions. We want to be valued for our contributions, not pitied for our challenges. We want to be recognized for our strengths, not reduced for our weaknesses. So let's celebrate our differences, our unique experiences, and our unwavering optimism. This world would be a very boring place if we were all the same person. Let's honor the disability advocates who paved the way for us. Let's continue to push boundaries, challenge stigma, and create a world that's truly accessible for all. When the going gets tough, remember, we're not just disabled, we're disabling the status quo. I'm here for a reason. I was told 4 times I had 6 months to live. My doctor's getting the absolute worst review on Yelp because he can't get it right. Let's face it, heaven's not ready for me. Hell's afraid I'll take over, so I'm going to stay right here to advocate the mayor to become more accessible. Thank you for Pawtucket for embracing disability pride. Let's keep shining, keep laughing, and keep raising our flags high. Let's show the world that we're capable of, and let's never forget, disability is pride. Marin, who is going to read exactly what the Disability Pride flag stands for.
Good morning. Today we gather to raise and honor the Disability Pride flag, a symbol of our community's strength, resilience, and unity. This flag represents the diversity of our experiences, the struggles we faced, and the triumphs we've achieved. Its colors hold a deep meaning. The black background mourns the disabled lives lost due to systemic barriers, neglect, and oppression. The red stripe represents physical disabilities, a reminder of the barriers we've broken and the accessibility we fought for. The gold stripe shines bright for cognitive and intellectual disabilities, celebrating the innovative minds and unique perspectives that enrich our community. The white stripe acknowledges non-visible and undiagnosed disabilities, a testament to the complexities of human experience. The blue stripe represents psychiatric disabilities, a symbol of the struggles and strengths that shape our mental health journeys. The green stripe honors sensory disabilities, a reminder of the diverse ways we perceive and interact with the world. By raising this flag, we declare our pride in who we are, our worth, and our contributions. We assert our right to inclusivity, accessibility, and equality. We celebrate our differences and our shared humanity. Thank you.
The bottom line of it all is the disability community, we're not here to make businesses spend a lot of money to overall. We just want to join in. We have a lot to contribute to the world. We have a lot. Trust me, you want me at your party. I will be the first and the last on the dance floor. We have a lot to contribute to the world. By you opening your mind and taking that step forward to even at least acknowledging, I need to do better. I need to find someone to talk to and learn more. We're going to pave that way forward. Because we're not going to stop. We're here. We're going to make a difference, and we need your acceptance to show us, because tomorrow we could be you, and we could be the one guiding you or your loved one through the path that we're taking. Disability is not a negative. It is an absolute positive. My wheelchair gives me wings, and nothing stops me.
Thank you so much, Tina. Thank you so much, Marin. I think we've all learned so much, right, about the things that unify us, and I can speak on behalf of our whole city that we're here to support. We hope that this small gesture is just that. It's a small gesture to show that we're here to support in any way that we can. And after we take some pictures, our amazing maintenance staff, just thank you so much for always helping with these. We're going to raise the flag over City Hall, and it'll fly high to represent for your community. So we're very, very happy to have you here. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, James. Thank you, Mayor. Thanks to Grace and the whole team, Amelia, Ken, Daniela, and the planning department, Mark, Carl, all of you guys for always being so supportive. Genocide, the squad. really appreciate you all for showing up always for us. So we're gonna take some photos and then we'll move the flag downstairs and just hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, fantastic rest of the week. And yeah, that's all we got. Thank you.